Well, here is the key point I want to make to all of you as we head into the late part of our Friday. We're getting a little lull in the winds here in Fargo and Grand Forks and even into Lakes Country now, where it's been pretty brutal throughout the day. And we already have icy roads, but just take one look at what's going on out to the west. This is our home of economy camera. It's shaking like crazy as now the winds have shifted direction and are coming back out of the northwest at gusts over 40 and even 50 miles per hour. It's reducing visibility, lofting snow, and it's the same old story. So the tricky travel is going to continue tonight. Now, the main band of snow that worked its way through is now exiting into the Arrowhead of Minnesota. It's approaching I-35 just to the south of Duluth, north of the Twin Cities. We still have a couple of little hiccups in our area. Near Winnipeg, there's a batch of snow that's going to skirt near our border counties. But this little activity you're seeing right here, I'm getting the calls from folks, and this is freezing rain on I-29, folks. It's coating windows with ice, it's coating the road with ice, and there are cars in the ditch off I-29 being reported here moments ago. So very slippery conditions setting up not far from the Hillsboro area right now, and point south and towards Georgetown. This will be crossing over the Highway 75 and Highway 9 corridors as well. What happens here is we get these south winds that we've had throughout the day, and those warm us up. So we've got a layer of warmer air up above the ground right now. Those snowflakes melt into liquid and fall as raindrops that freeze immediately on hitting sidewalks and roads. So again, I don't expect widespread freezing drizzle or freezing rain, but I have had a number of reports even out in Lakes Country earlier today. 22 right now. Look at the calm. That low pressure is right over us. We are actually in the eye of the storm, if you will, as it works its way over. So don't let this fool you. The wind that you see behind you is going to be returning to many of us here in the valley. Check out these gusts. Moments ago, the 51-mile-per-hour gust was reported in Jamestown. Now it's 45 miles per hour from the northwest, 40. So where the colorful stuff is here, those are the gusty northwest winds taking hold. We still have south winds and fairly light in Fargo. South winds and still fairly light in Detroit Lakes, as the strongest of the south winds have now headed off toward Duluth. Wind speeds bringing in some low visibilities with the band of snow, a mile or less at times, but those are shifting out of our viewing area. Now the next batch of visibility. This is not caused by new snow. This will be lofted snow, and that's what we'll be worried about as we head into the evening hours. Here is some mild air here where we're above freezing. Jamestown 31, it's 25, Devils Lake 19, Roseau 18 for Detroit Lakes and Thief River. Grand Forks has warmed to 30 degrees while Fargo sits stapled at 22. Well, we have some weekend snow to talk about as well, and the impacts will be Saturday evening, a chance for some light snow, mainly in the Southern Valley. It's a pretty narrow area that will be impacted, and it doesn't come with a lot of wind, so minor impacts to travel. But on Sunday, late and into Monday, we do have a chance for some snowfall, 1 to 3 inches possible, but it looks like a narrow band. It comes with a little wind. But it doesn't take much wind to whip up all this snow that we have. Let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast first and foremost for tonight. Here's the lull where you see the blue arrows as we're going through and undergoing a wind shift in the valley right now. Snow will be exiting to the east, and the northwest winds will make their way into Fargo, into Grand Forks before we get through the 6 o'clock hour, the way things are looking. These gusty winds will be 40 miles per hour better at times. Get into the trees in Minnesota, not quite as strong. We'll still have blowing, drifting snow, icy roads, and some drifts going on. As we head into the late night hours, the wind continues to blow through the early overnight. By morning, it subsides, and will be about 10 to 20 miles per hour to start your day. Look at the cold air moving in. We go from 30s to near 40 degrees in Jamestown to 1 below. A drop of almost 40 degrees here in just a few hours. Wind chills will be 20 to 30 degrees below zero to start your weekend. Here comes our snow shot as we go through our Saturday afternoon. It's going to graze the James River Valley as we cross into the afternoon hours, and as we go into the evening, it exits down to the south. Up north, not much snow. It will be a colder day. This does not come with a lot of wind. Sunday, a better chance for some snow that will make its way through. It's a little dash in the morning, but this here, a little more intense Sunday night into Monday. Could be a narrow band of 1 to 3 inches. Fargo, for your Saturday, we start out near zero or just below, and we'll be in those single digits, a chance of a shot of snow as we go through the late to mid-afternoon hours. Planning forecast as we shine the light on things going on in Detroit Lakes. Lee, thanks for that awesome photo. Sunday, snow, and definitely could be some impacts to some travel there. We've got the old asterisks on that forecast. Colder next week with Tuesday, Arctic air returning once again.
All right, Hutch, how the heck do you drive in freezing rain?
It's a challenge, but you got to slow down. That's the trick.
All right, slow down. Windshield wipers. ice scrapers, all of the
Yes,
above.
sometimes you do have to pull over, but be safe doing that as well.
And of course, it's always a good idea to have the VNL weather app handy for your forecasts right at your fingertips. You can download and use them for free. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store today.